Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Grief Relief Christmas Time, Day 1. My name is Minister Johnson. So we're gonna do one slide today, everybody. So I'm streaming live on Facebook. So a couple of things I'm gonna share with you all today. We got the first one talks about what is your grief? God comes at 64 tips grief for the holiday, and the other one is talking about the mental health of it. So I'm gonna share this with you all this afternoon. So what we're looking at here, ladies and gentlemen, is 64 tips for coping with grief at the holidays. So it's a very long list. So we're going to go through each point one by one. Number one, acknowledging that the holidays will be different and they will be tough. Decide which tradition you want to keep. Describe which tradition you want to change to create a new tradition in memory of your loved one. Describe where you want to spend the holidays. You may want to switch up the location or may be of comfort to keep it the same. Either way, make a conscious decision about location. Sorry about this thing popping up here. Plan ahead and communicate with the people you will spend the holidays with in advance to make sure everyone is in agreement about tradition and plans. Remember that not everyone will be grieving the same way you're grieving. Remember that the ways others will want to spend the holidays may not match how you want to spend the holidays. Put out a memory stocking, memory box, or another special place where you and others can write down memories you treasure. Pick a time to read them together. Light a candle in your home in memory of the person you lost. Include one of your loved one's favorite dish in your holiday meal. Be honest. Tell people what you want to do, what you do want to do for the holidays, and what you don't want to do. Make donations to charities that was important to your loved ones in their name. Buy a gift you would have given your loved ones one donation it to a local charity. If you are feeling really ambitious, adopt a family member of your loved one. This can often be done through a church, Salvation Army, or Goodwill. See a counselor. Maybe you've been putting it off. The holidays are especially tough, so this may be the time to talk to someone. All right, pick a special item that belongs to your loved ones and gift them to family or friends who appreciate them. Making a memorial ornament, wreath, or other decorations in honor of your loved ones. If you have been having a hard time parting with your loved one, clothing, using holidays as an opportunity to donate some items to the homeless shelter or other charities. I'm outside now. Too much noise. All right, I'm back. A little bit more. It's kind of quiet now. Because I know those who listen to the webinar are trying to hear, but the background noise is not really helping. If you have if you have been having hard times partying with your loved one's clothing, use the holidays as an opportunity to donate some items to the homeless shelter or other charities. Send a holiday card to friends of your loved ones who you may regard having lost in touch with. May regret having lost in touch with. Visit your loved one's gravesite and leave a grave blanket, a wreath, ponciano, or other meaningful holiday items. Pay your loved one's favorite holiday music. If your loved ones hated holiday music, that's okay. Play whatever music they love. Journal when you are having especially bad days. Skip holidays events if you are in a holiday overload. Don't feel guilty about skipping events if you're experiencing holiday overload. Don't get trapped. When you go to the holiday event, try yourself so you can leave if it gets to be too much. Pull out old photo albums and spend more time on the holidays looking at photos. Talk to the kids about the holidays. It can be confusing for kids that the holidays can be both happy and sad after death. Let them know it is okay to enjoy the holidays and it's okay to be sad. Make a dish that your loved ones used to make. Don't get discouraged if you try to make their dish and fall. We've all been there, or at least I've been there. Leave an empty seat at the holiday table in memory of your loved ones. If leaving an empty seat to depression, invite someone who doesn't have any family to spend the holidays with. Don't send holiday cards this year if it's too sad or overwhelming. Don't feel guilty about not sending holiday cards. Creating a dear photo with a photo of a holiday past. Skip or minimize gifts after death. Material things can seem less meaningful. in the mall can seem especially stressful. Talk as a family and discuss and decide whether you truly want to exchange gifts this year. Put out a photo table with photos of your loved ones at holiday celebrations in the past. Go to the grief group whenever it looks like what when everyone looks so gosh darn full with holiday cheer. Sometimes it is helpful to talk with others who are struggling. Skip or minimize the decoration if they are too much this year. Don't worry, you'll see plenty of decorations outside your house. Don't feel guilty if you skip or minimize the decoration. Remember that crying is okay. The holidays are everywhere, and who knows what may trigger crying fest. We've all been there, and it's okay to cry, even you are in the sought out at Target. Volunteer in your loved one's memory. Let your perfectional go. If you always have the perfect tree, perfectly wrapped gift, and perfect table, accepting that this year may not be perfect and that it's okay. I know that I know this is easier than done for types as but given it try. Ignoring people who want to tell you what you should do for the holidays. Listen to yourself. Trust yourself. Communicate with your family and do what works for you. Seek gratitude. I'm the queen of the holiday funk, so I know this is tough. But try to find one daily gratitude throughout the holiday season. Write it down, photograph it, share it on Facebook, whatever. Just look for the little things. Here are some tips if you're struggling with it. Watch the food. Food can make us feel better in the short term. Excuse that, I'm not gonna read that part. Until we feel like crap later that we eat the whole tin of holiday cookies. Don't devastate yourself, but be careful that you don't let food become your holiday comfort. Watch the booze. Alcohol can become a fast friend when we are grieving. If that holiday party is getting too much, head home instead of to the open bar. If you are stressing about making holiday dinner, ask someone else to cook or buy dinner this year. If you're stressed about the crowds, about the mall, cut back on the gifts or do your online shopping. Splurging on a gift for you. Grief can make us feel a little entitled and self-involved, and that is okay sometimes, with reasons, of course. Splurging on holiday gifts for yourself this year and making it a good one. Say yes to help. There will be people who want to help and may offer their support. Take them up on their offer. Ask for help. If people aren't offering, ask. This can be super hard if it isn't your style, but it's important. Ask others to help with cooking, shopping, or decorating can be a big relief. Have a moment of silence in your holiday prayer or toast in memory of your loved ones. Donate a holiday meal to a family in need through a local church, Salvation Army, or department store. Identify the people who will be able to help and support you during the holidays and identify who may cause you stress. Try to spend more time with the former group and less with the latter. Make some quiet time for yourself. The holidays can be hectic. Make quiet time for yourself to journal, meditate, listen to music, etc. Practice self care. I know how cliche, but it is true. Whatever it is that helps you recharge, do it. You can find some self care tips. Support kids by doing a Memorial Grave activity. Donate altar flowers or other holiday decorations at your place of worship in memory of your loved one. Prioritize and don't overcommit when the holidays are filled with so many parties, dinners, and events. Save your energy for those that are most important. Look at everything you have to do and break them in the order of importance. Plans for the most and skip the rest. Make a list, check it twice. Grief makes it hard for us to concentrate and remember things. When you have a lot going on in the holidays, make a list, even if you aren't using a list maker, and write things on the calendar. Skip it, really. If you just can't face the holiday, it's okay to take a break this year. Before you get to this extreme, consider if you could just simplify your holidays. If you do skip, still make plans. Decide if you want to see friends or family, go see a new movie, or make another plan. Enjoy yourself. The holidays will be tough, but there will also be love and joy. Remember, it's okay to be happy. This doesn't diminish how much you love and miss the person who isn't there this holiday. Don't feel guilty for the joy you do find this holiday season. So I read 64 points, everybody, of 64 tips of coping with grief during the holidays. So now I'm going back to my presentation and going into the second phase, okay? This will be uploaded on YouTube and possibly on IG's On Time Ministries platform, everybody. Okay? So I have one more article and I'm done with the webinar today. So facing grief and loss during the holiday. So this article basically talking about you having problems and how to deal with it. And I'm gonna get right to the tips about it. The tips of dealing with grief and loss during the holiday. Because I can sit here and read a whole paragraph, but no, I'm gonna get to the tips that way I don't bore you and run you off the webinar. So the first tip is expect that you will feel extremely vulnerable at that time. Pay attention to that. Expect that your mood will swing erratically. Expect that social needs will change from 1 minute to the next. Expect that your sleeping and eating habits will not be consistent. Expect that those around you will try to cheer you up or leave you to deal with the grief in your own space. Don't be afraid to share what you need are with your support system. Allow yourself to cry if you feel tears coming. Realize that you will be feeling many emotions and thoughts, including being angry at your loved ones for leaving. Don't be afraid to opt out of holiday festivity because you don't feel like celebrating. You're not obligated to participate. Exercise as much as possible as a means for facing healthy distraction yourself from the loss. Reaching out to others when you need to talk about your feelings about loss. Know that while you have a periodical burst of intentional sadness, you will feel better over time. So that's just giving you a little insight tonight. Well, I said tonight because some people may be watching even time. This morning, this afternoon, about brief and the tips that I talked about. I didn't read the whole paragraph. I went straight to the tips on the last website that I shared with you all because it's very important to get the key notes of what you are expecting and what you're dealing with. Keep in mind, grief support is available on this platform Monday through Fridays from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturdays and Sunday from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Team Microsoft. The link is posted and pinned on the On Time Ministry Facebook page, everybody. Keep in mind, the following week, the week of Christmas, Christmas Eve, and Christmas Day, grief support is available on this platform, everybody, all day long, Christmas Eve as well as Christmas Day. You are more than welcome to jump on the call, inbox me, or email me to let me know you want to get on the call so we can have that heart-to-heart conversation, everybody, because we are here to support each other in terms of grief and whatever things that you're dealing with during the difficult holiday stake. That's why it's available and created for On Time Ministry, everybody. So I love you all. Have an amazing and a safe Monday. Keep in mind, a Bible study session for the Mills Ministry Gentlemen United Ministry is at 7 p.m. Streaming live on Time Ministries platform. IG, Facebook, Twitter, as well as YouTube. So make sure you tune in with that at 7 p.m., fellas. We're going to go over last week's Bible study session briefly, and we're going to get into this week's topic. So make sure you tune in at 7 p.m. All right, everybody. I love you all. Have an amazing and wonderful afternoon. And I will see you back here tomorrow for day 2 of grief relief holidays. Mr. Johnson signing off. Take care.